how can we really ensure a vibrant future for Chinatown.
It has to be a cohesive movement between cultural, economic, and the social elements.
Vancouver City councillors have been meeting with community leaders in Chinatown about challenges the neighbourhood is facing. Cleanliness, graffiti, and public safety have been top of mind as the historic area begins recovering from the pandemic.
Well, it's bringing us back into a safe place so that tourists can come back and enjoy the sights and sounds of Chinatown, but also for our seniors. This is a living room for our seniors in the area. And many of the seniors right now are just scared to come back to Chinatown until we are back and running again.
How much graffiti we're dealing with, and kind of crime and street disorder, and really I think concerns that Chinatown is not it's not surviving the COVID very well.
Jordan Eng of the Vancouver Chinatown Business Improvement Association says many of the older shops on Pender Street have been essentially shut down, while the newer businesses are doing well.
Businesses that have patios that are open, that are catering to the young people coming into the neighborhood and enjoying themselves with a meal, and those businesses have done quite well. It's the older businesses that have really represented the cultural history of Chinatown that are having a tough time.
Business owner Zan He grew up in Chinatown in the 90s and says the progress of the neighborhood relies on combining the new with the old.
There's a tea shop downstairs in Chinatown, and there's a Vietnamese, really good Vietnamese restaurant, and they do it all in modern style, yet maintaining that culture. They have the frames of their ancestors and all this stuff, but yet the food is really good quality. They speak great English. They've got culture. And I think that's what's necessary to move forward, is to merge this modernization with this cultural sentiment.
One advocate for Chinese-speaking people living in SROs says the conversation about the neighborhood's revitalization focuses too much on tourism.
A lot of the conversation about tourism, about how to open up Chinatown businesses to the outside world, or like to connect Chinatown to downtown so that we get more foot traffic. But there's actually a strong demand in Chinatown. The residents need to buy groceries, and there's a lot of different demands. If the businesses can actually have more chance and be less precarious and understanding what the residents actually need, we could get a lot better at being self-sufficient as a community.
The city is now looking into putting more resources into sanitation and graffiti cleanup, and a motion has been brought forward to apply for federal funding to support the historic neighborhood. In Vancouver, Kier Junos, City News.